All right, we are tuned in. Wait just a couple minutes. Sorry, guys, I'm running late today, and we'll start here in about 2 minutes. Let me make sure that the link on the page on the website is working. Click, and there I am. Yep. Let's see. Okay. What time is it? 2:04. We'll start at 2:05. Okay. 2:04. We're playing book one. No, not that one. Let's go back. Go back to guitar. Book one. Row, row, row your boat. If you are wandering across this video and I haven't chopped this part off, your website is denverguitarorchestra.com. All right. We are going to play Row, Row, Row Your Boat. This is book song number 4 of 5 out of level 1. And the purpose of it is to practice the D chord. And so we're going to talk about that. We're going to run through the melody, talk about what the tough axe is on all of my sheet music so that you can get comfortable playing the fingerstyle arrangement of this stuff. And then this one's nice because you get to go way down the neck to make the song sound correct, and it's actually a really fun little tune to get your melody playing together, get your chord shapes together, give you a chance to play two completely different chords in the same song, and it's all one chord, right? So one chord, but two different versions of it, and give you a chance to really start to find how awesome the guitar is. I'm playing my plywood top, but I don't even think it's a harmony. It's called a classic guitar. Probably a Sears special from 1940 or so, maybe the 30s. Super old guitar. Sounds pretty nice, even though it's really was not a good guitar when it was purchased, and it's still not a great guitar. But it turns out many years of wood sitting around sounds okay. All right, so row, row, row your boat. Kid song, right? Why am I playing a kid song? I want to play Hotel California. Why? Because if you can play this, you can play Hotel California properly instead of hacking your way through it and then being like, that didn't sound at all like I thought it would. I wish I was a better guitar player, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to quit and put it underneath the bed and go away and all that stuff. All that stuff is absolutely not what you want. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome in. So, what we don't want is to be thinking that here's what I want you to think. And it was actually Elizabeth who's just logged in here. Everything you need to know to be a great guitar player is in books 1 and 2 of the system that we're teaching. Everything you need to know. Where you're not going to find that stuff, where you're not going to find those tools, is if you're wandering the internet saying, "Oh, I like that song, I want to play that song," and you don't have any tools, you don't know understand the skill set that it's going to take to play it, and that doesn't go well. Then you go pick your next song that you love, and that's just the wrong way approach, wrong way, 100% backward from the way you're supposed to do it. So what I like to do is start with some very basic songs, get your chord shapes, get all of the basic tools in place, and after that you can play anything you want. But you spend about 8-10 weeks, maybe 12, and all of a sudden you really have the skill set available to play anything at any level that you're willing to put into practice time to do. And so row, row, row your boat. Let's go through this D chord. Okay, index finger here, middle finger here, ring finger there. Okay, so it's 2, 3, 2. There we go. Okay, just play 4 strings. If you play 5 strings, it's okay. That's the chord. By the way, on this song, when we get to Tough Axe, we also get to do this chord on 10. Doesn't work on this guitar. This guitar gets really out of tune down there. So Double check, by the way, that you're holding the guitar properly, about a 60-degree angle, drops down between your legs, right? If this is uncomfortably close to your face, your thumb is back here where I don't see it, and it's hanging out behind your middle finger. Okay, grab your chord. That's what you're looking for. Those of you who are advancing players, this is your shape, or this, okay, or this. As you know, I'm not a singer, or if you don't know me, you don't know what I can and can't do. Singing is something I cannot do, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm going to do, first time through, I'm going to do thumb plucking. Second time through, I'm going to do this. And then the third time through, which I wrote a special verse just because I wanted to do this 3 times, we're going to do thumb, index, middle, ring. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Now we'll do it in 6. It'll be thumb, index, middle, index. Now let's do it in 6. Thumb, index, middle, ring, middle, index. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's give it a try. Get your D chord on. Get your guitar tuned up in proper position for playing. 1, 2. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Change your strum pattern. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. I forgot to sing the right lyrics. Let's do it again. Row, row, row your boat right across the lake. Don't stand up and rock the boat. Oh, that's a big mistake. Okay? Row, oh, let's go with this one. Shred, shred, shred your axe. Rock like you're a star. E-A-D-G-B-E, don't you dare mess with me, master of guitar. Let's do it again. Shred, shred, shred your axe. Rock like you're a star. E-A-D-G-B-E, don't you dare mess with me, master of guitar. Okay, I'm holding on to my D chord and letting the guitar ring out. I'm not pulling my fingers up, which that'll stop the sound and we don't do that, right? Always let your chords ring out at the end because you've got an instrument that will do that and it sounds great. All right, so those are our main. That's what we've only got one chord, right? But we had used 3 different strumming ideas on this hand, and that's where good guitar players come from. This is where instrumental guitar players come from, is from your right hand, and it's also where fingerstyle players have to get solid with this shape, and because we're going to be adding in a ton of extra notes into every song we play, and so we've got to be in a position where we can add in some individual notes, and that's where fingerstyle comes from, is the claw shape on the right hand, plus with a good healthy dose of strum, either an index finger strum or a thumb strum. Both of those get used quite a bit in fingerstyle, and so that's what you want to be working on. All right, next tablature. Let's read through the notes. We're going to be playing in first position, which is index finger on 1, middle finger on 2, ring finger on 3. We do have a 5 on that first string, so we're probably going to jump my pinky up here to get that. Or because I've gotten then to jump all the way up to 10, I got to first find my 10. On this guitar, it's right here. Your guitar may have dots on the front to help you know which one's which. My guitar has some dots here on the side to help me know which one's which. Usually I have a dot on 5, 7, and 9. Usually. Occasionally they'll put a dot on 3 as well. So just know where your dots are, know which frets are which. And what we want to do is use the least amount of motion, the least amount of thought process to get the melody out. And when we know we got a 5 in there, but then we also have a 10 down here, we got a lot of motion on this fretboard, and so we want to be thinking about what fingers I'm going to use for it. Now, when we go up to this 10, A lot of times I'll use a pinky, right? But I'm not going to do it in this case. I'm going to use my index finger. It's just a little more reliable, and because I'm going to hit those tens, and then I'm going to go jumping back down to two. So it doesn't really matter which finger, and I just know I'm really solid when I get my tens on with my index finger. They're going to sound great. The other reason I use my index finger is I know it's coming up in tough acts, which is going to require me to do 10, 10, and 11. So I'm going to go ahead and just have my index finger ready to go on 10. Okay, so let's take a minute and run through it. We'll run through it a few times. So get your threes on, which is your ring finger. Let's hit those on the second string. 3, 3, 3. Open on the first. O, middle finger to the 2. And then I got 2, O, 2, 3. 2, O, 2, 3. And then I got to go all the way up to 5, probably with my pinky. Okay. Then I'm going to slide up to the 10, 10, 10, 10. And notice I've grabbed both fingers, both strings with one finger. 10, 10, 10. Now I'm going to jump all the way back to 2, 2, 2, 2. I use my middle finger. 3, 3, 3. And then I got the hard part of the song. 5, 3, 2, 0, 3. Okay, you would think that this 10 is the hard part, but once you decide, oh, I just got to get there, it's not too hard. It's when you're pulling away from this 3 to get your 5 up there. Ugh, that's a lot of work. Okay, so that's what's going on there. All right, guys, from the top, we'll play it slow, and then we'll play it medium, and then we'll play it a little faster. Okay, so nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 0, 2, 2, 0, 2, 3, 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 5, 3, 2, 0, 3. Now we're going to repeat that. Okay, the sheet music says we're going to repeat that. So we're going to go back up to the first measure. Okay, we're going to play it the second time through. I want to speed it up just a smidge to see how you're doing. 1, 2. Okay, and then one more time. Repeat it one more time. Now the last time through, instead of playing measure 8, you play measure 9. So you skip 8 and play 9. Let's go a little bit faster. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, nice. All right, so that's the speed version of that. Okay. All right. If you're a true level 1 player and you come into my class that I teach here in Denver, that's all I care about you able to do. I care about you holding your guitar properly. I care about you knowing how to tune your guitar properly. I care that you know how to read tablature. Okay, just straight line melodies, just like we just played. And I care that you know how to make a D chord, an A chord, an E chord, and a G chord. That's the only things I care about. That's 4 weeks of education. Those are the main things that I need you to get out of that. And so if that's making sense to you, you're doing groovy on level 1. Okay, the biggest challenge I find for newer players is holding the darn guitar. They usually have you probably have a guitar that's too big for you. Most of the time, that's a problem. And just fighting, holding it, and getting it comfortable is a super weird stance that we do. You'll notice when I'm sitting here holding the guitar, I try to really, really minimize the amount of tension anywhere in my body. Any tension that is showing up outside of right here in my my palm is probably bad tension, and you got to have a ton of tension here because this is the strength part of the activity is getting your core shapes down. But outside of that, I want the rest of my body to be really, really comfy, and so be thoughtful about that when you're playing. That things are not that if you feel a ton of tension, then you're probably doing something that needs to look at. All right. However, lots of you come to me here saying, I do want to be a fingerstyle player. I do want to be a pure instrumentalist when it comes to guitar. I don't want to ever sing anything, and this is the program for you. Okay. I if you're here in Denver and you're in my class, I demonstrate what Tough Axe looks like. I don't expect you to play it. However, here on video, no reason why I can't show it to you. And if you can do it, that's great. If you can't, that's great. Give you something to work on. Okay, so I want to walk through the whole entire song, every single moment of what I would be doing as a fingerstyle player, and then we'll go through and play it once or twice. Okay, so the first thing as a fingerstyle player, grab the chord. Always, always. I don't know any exceptions to that. Thinking about first note's a chord. Okay, so I've got this D chord, and notice the first thing in Tough Axe is 0, 2, 3. That's this 0, 2, 3. That's those. I'm already holding them down here. I'm just going to strum those 3. Okay. If I am working on next level skill, I'm going to use a claw there and play that. Okay, and then I'm going to repeat it again, and I'm going to repeat it again. Middle of measure 2, I got to lift up my middle finger to play that 0, and then I got to put it back down to play a full D chord. Okay, I'm going to play another full D chord at the measure 3. Lift up my middle finger again to get the 0. Put it back down. I'm sorry. Yeah, put it back down. You're going to use your pinky to get that 3. You would normally use your ring finger, but your ring finger is busy. So you got to add your pinky, and then you're going to add. This is the hard part. You got your D chord on. You got to get your pinky all the way up to 5. Okay. There is a shortcut on this. If that's not going to happen for you right now, you can take it and lose your ring finger and put your middle finger there where your ring finger was. So then you have a 2, a 3, and a 5. Okay, you can do that. I don't like you to do that because it's going to slow you down. I really would much rather have you have a D chord with your pinky. I think it sounds better, faster, the whole thing. Yeah, your pinky hurts. Okay, we got to toughen your pinky up. And then notice at measure 4, there's a couple of decorative notes. Okay, bum, 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 bum. Okay. And that last note's going to last for a second. So while that's busy doing its deal, I'm going to take and jump all the way up. I'm going to grab my 2 10s and put my middle finger on 11. Okay. And I'm going to probably pluck them. Bum, 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 bum. And it'll sound cool if I do that. Okay. You can strum them. Okay. Or you can use all 3 fingers. That's what's going on there. So I'm just holding that chord shape. That's your alternate chord shape at the top of your paper to give you that D chord way the heck up the neck. The nice part about playing up here, you can feel like Slash from Guns N' Roses, right? You're like, well, I'm legit, okay? A lot of times with electric guitar, when we're teaching little boys, we teach them how to do this stuff so that they can make this really cool noise comes out of your amplifier. Okay, it sounds beautiful, truthfully. Not on this guitar, but on most guitars, it sounds pretty nice. Okay, so we're going to play at 10, 10, 10, 10, 11, 10, 11, 10, 11, or I guess in this case, 11, 10, 11, 10, 11, 10. Okay, and as soon as I hit that last one, I got to fly down here and grab my D chord. That's the goal, is you're at 10. Okay, you're going to race down and grab that D chord. And then you're going to use 3 fingers. You can strum them or pluck them. And then the next 3 notes are 0, 2, 3, 0, 2, 3, 0, 2, 3. So don't change anything here. Just leave that there. Just change the strings you're on. And if you want to strum them, okay, so there's that. And then measure 7, your pinky goes back out there. Slide it back to the 3. Get rid of it. Get rid of your middle finger. And strings. Again, a couple of decorative notes. Again, when we first start, when we're working on tablature, we usually just play with our thumb. As you get into the more advanced playing styles, you want to use your thumb and your claw. Get those two things together, and I think overall you'll end up with a real nice sound, a lot of skill set. And again, once you get your skills in place, once you get your toolbox done, then you can go play Bohemian Rhapsody and Hotel California and whatever nonsense song you like. You can go do that because you've got the proper toolbox in place. Okay, let's start from the top. I'm going to go through the first time through. I'm just going to play with my thumb down. Okay. And remembering that if I'm not going to play a note, if I'm not going to play a string, my thumb is going to sit and rest on that string so it doesn't accidentally go off. Okay. Just like it's a hammock. So the string I'm not going to play, I'm going to rest stroke on that. And so my thumb is just actually hanging out on the string. Okay. Let's go through it from the top. First time through, strumming. Second time through, let's do the claw. See how it sounds different. Okay, and then maybe the third time through, we'll mix it up. Okay, from the top, all thumbs this time. 1, 2. Strum, 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 oh, strum, strum, oh, strum, pinky, strum, 3, 2, 10, 10, 10, 11, D, 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 5, 3, 2, oh, strum. Now change to your claw position, get your chord on, and go from there. Ready, play. Blew it. Hit that last note wrong. Right. Final time through, try mixing it up. Do some one way and do some stuff the other way. Okay. From the top, and also you can also add in decorative notes. Those of you working at that real high level, if your first notes are row, row, row your boat, you could add in some decoration in between those notes. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Okay, so all I'm doing is in that claw position, I'm just adding in extra notes while holding the chord. Everything I hit is going to sound fine. Let me should give you another demonstration of that. Okay. So again, I'm just doing exactly what the paper says, only in between the chords, I'm tossing in some extra doodly doos to make it sound fancy. Okay. All right. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play whatever comes to me. You play whatever comes to you. This is our big moment. We're gonna finish up "Row, Row, Row Your Boat" with this beautiful arrangement. 1, 2. How'd you do? Feeling good? Row, Row, Row Your Boat is not the song that you thought you wanted to play when you decided you'd play guitar. Row, Row, Row Your Boat is the song you need if you want to get your toolbox good and solid where there is nothing in music that is surprising to you. And it's a great way to get you moving forward. A couple of advertisements here. If you are wandering across this video and you've made it the whole half hour here, thank you. My name is Gary Ugert. I always forget to introduce myself. I always forget to tell you why we're doing this. Down in the links on the YouTube, it'll say DenverGuitarOrchestra.com. Click on that. All of the sheet music is there for levels 1, 2, and 3. None of the instructions there, but the sheet music is there. You come in and listen to these videos. Hopefully, they'll help you understand what you're doing a little bit better. And of course, if you're in Denver, you can come by and take a private lesson with me. If you are not in Denver, you can Zoom me and we can get together online to talk about what you're doing. Biggest challenge here is I think I'm teaching you as cleanly and clearly as I possibly can. Who knows what's going into your noggin? And so every now and then you need to get with another guitarist, another teacher, somebody who knows what they're doing to have them double check you're not doing something crazy and really get in your own way. And so don't just be in the basement trying to teach yourself. Get together with other people and learn to play from other people as well as online and yourself and all that. DenverGuitarOrchestra.com. All that sheet music's free. On Mondays we do level 1. Tuesdays we do level 2. Wednesdays we do level 3. Thursdays we do a technical thing where we talk about a song we're going to play on Thursday night. So on Thursday at this time slot, we're going to be doing, this coming Thursday, we're going to be doing Blue Moon, and we will talk about all the techniques. If you want the sheet music, the Thursday night deal is a fee thing, so it's $10 to get the sheet music, and then you can come Thursday morning and kind of run through all of the details of that, get yourself ready for Thursday night, and then on Friday we'll send out the new level 4 song for the following week. So every day at 2:00 Monday through Friday, 2:00 Mountain Time, we'll be here talking about music, something on guitar. Thursdays and Fridays are the day when you get new music, and sometimes it'll be new, and sometimes it'll be the old level 4. I don't know. We'll figure out how much time I have to get everything written, and that's the plan. So that should give us 5 days a week of playing guitar. If nothing else, it should allow you to log in and get that guitar in your hand for 30 minutes and give you a chance just to continue to get comfy holding it, playing it, and all that. So hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully Row, Row, Row Your Boat is now your favorite song of all time. Hopefully you were killing it on all those different levels that we played it. And obviously if you have questions, comments, concerns, go to DenverGuitarOrchestra.com. My email address is all over the place on that. And hopefully not hopefully, that is all we got. So I hope you have a wonderful night. Don't let them convince you that you should be going outside. The bug is still out there. They have done nothing whatsoever to get that bug to stop, and they just want you to go out and go shopping, and you need to think about the wisdom of that. So be safe, be careful, stay inside, play your guitar, get really good at playing fingerstyle guitar, and then when they finally get the bug figured out and fixed, then you can go on tour and play to thousands of people who love you. I'm logging out for today. Have a wonderful afternoon, and I will see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. Have a great night, you guys. Thanks, Elizabeth, for being here. Hopefully the sound was good, and I will see you all tomorrow.